guilty to simply spare you the horrible recitation of the crimes they stand accused of, which have shamed them, their families, generations that shall descend from them, and cast dubious perspective upon their
Objection!
ingenuity.
I object! No, I object!
No, wait, overruled.
Oh, wait.
I would save the court's time and not have your honorable nature be offended by being confronted by the banal recital of the heinous crimes they stand accused of.
Though it brings us displeasure that this deed summoned me to deal with this court, the judge is alas too far away, saving a small bakery from a group of ruthless corporate entities. And as he continues his journeys through the land dispensing his form of justice, he is leaving me to attend his court. So, with distaste, I have come before you. And as much as I would enjoy to send all of these men and women to the gallows, it is the tradition well within the...
See, I'm done. No? Done.
No. We are still barely within the borders of the city of Wine Gorge, and not close enough to the city of Barossa for me to say that their law takes place here, which is a court system that requires everyone to be proven innocent instead of guilty. So, yeah.
Well then, Sheriff, bring forth the first accused.
Would Raynor please approach the bench?
I got something to say, you see.
What shame.
Gone on me? Me for this court.
I think
Will you
he's
please
perfectly
recite
fashionable.
the-
This man has been fined for fashion in bad taste. You can clearly see into black.
Your Honor,
Well, you
the evidence of his crime is fairly obvious. I mean,
So does this look like bad fashion to you? Straight nice,
It is a tradition first to allow the Constitution to speak before he questions.
indeed, I may be inclined to let him go if he was professing to be a man whore. However,
Sir, I may be a man, I may be a whore, but I'm no professional man whore. I'm a Class A adventurer. Now get this straight.
dressed like that, I don't know.
So I might ask you, are you a professional adventurer yourself? How would you know that this cannot be used?
Cross-examination of the
How could you
Constitution is
not know?
unacceptable.
This can be used.
You are on trial here today, Mr. Brocade, not the prosecution.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll speak when I'm talking.
So, you admit you voluntarily wore this ring.
Can I call just a moment to speak with my advisor here?
Are you going to try to get him Does he have a license as well?
Who is your legal advisor?
I am, sir, Ezra Azrabel, registered barrister and notary of Rosa,
I plead the fifth that you can talk to me, lawyer.
as signed by...
Helen Three Gold.
Yes.
Give me a
I'm
moment.
a practicing member, nothing I'm practicing anyway. Well, give me a given, mate.
Unfortunately, McKellen Three Gold Tooth has fallen into a fortunate's cohort not 48 hours past, and all of his contracts have been found null and void.
Oh, very well done. To the prosecutor, practice law without documents, I shall respond.
Sustained.
I found him, Sheriff.
Not yet. Not yet. So, the prosecution accuses my client of having bad taste.
Yes.
And
Bad
I
fashion taste.
I submit to you. I submit to you. In the city of Nepin, this is the height of high fashion. And shall beauty be in the eye of the beholder? The beholders of this are citizens of Nepin.
My clouds are all.
Too many
I simply
words.
submit we are not inepid.
Isn't that culturally appropriate to be that?
Tradition dictates that the defendant is allowed his own personal sense of identity. Who will speak for the defendant?
right in your face.
Off with his head.
Your Honor! This is a crime!
Your Honor,
Your Honor.
we have evidence of another crime. Littering in a house of
Who is
justice
that?
from the man who just walked off.
I buy you 3 silver.
What evidence do you have?
That evidence in your
I
bag.
see all, know all, but from the beginning to the end of time.
Just like
Chamber Silver, I have no defense.
Yes.
Just like how he dresses.
The court now calls Raymond!
Please.
Raymond, approach the bench!
We have a barista as well, but we do have a set of public defenders. Rise. TNA Consulting.
I'm familiar with the work of these public offenders.
You decline.
Do you have a problem with us?
No, no. Your legal education is fairly sufficient. I have no problem at all.
Then I believe we can
Continue.
Oh yeah, that's what a public.
What is he stand accused of?
Well, first and foremost, the man was traversing with no ticket and got a ticket. And secondly, he stands accused of multiple accounts of magical ass hattery.
Multiple accounts of that happening.
And by witness statements and by my own, no less than 4 times did he attempt to cast lightning bolt and magic missile. Shove it.
Turn the What kind of secret lark does he take this to be?
Wait.
Your Honor.
Well, did it hit? Because then you'll know if it was true.
Several people were dispatched by spells cast from mine own hand.
Then that would be it.
That is definitely ass hattery.
Is it illegal to be a magician?
Yes.
Define magician.
Making others believe you have magical powers and spewing made-up
I made
words.
no one believe.
Are you suggesting that it was?
Didn't you just admit to casting spells?
Are you suggesting that it was?
Trying to make the court believe he cast the spells.
Do you wish to have other legal representation before we begin? Or
Yes.
Before
Yes.
All legal representation.
Rolling the tits and ass.
He has said he is a wizard, but he did not claim that he became any spells. He just is a wizard.
Merely what I claimed was, I said words and people died. What's a spell? What's not a spell?
Your Honor, those falsely claiming to be wizards certainly can't be tolerated.
I say.
Hold on. I
Beg your pardon.
have something to say. I think the boss said if I weren't a wizard, if I were not a wizard, it's cold. Would I not have this wizard robe?
Wait, but that was
What did he breathe?
What's that?
kill him with fire.
Where's the witch? Save us.
Burn the witch!
Here's what I have to say about this wizard here. If we are truly honorable fighters and this man cast magic and they took death, they were honorable about it and it must have been real.
Wait him!
It was real.
By the nature of the magical nature of the world of Bilhana, believing is reality. Thus, if he believes he is a wizard, he would in fact be a wizard. Just like my words can kill men, so can he. On the side of the defendant.
That's what I owe you.
What about not having a ticket?
Hey, did you won?
No
Give
ticket.
back-
No ticket. You failed to light on no ticket.
We are not done. That is the
We're not
first
done.
charge.
No, you paid that. Traveling without identification is a serious crime.
That is not the crime I was accused of.
Oh,
I was accused of traversing the Dunkelheit without being fined. Yes, the constable ticketed me with
No papers.
I have papers right here.
But did you have them while traversing? Can you prove he
The
did?
constable never asked me for papers.
may I see the ticket?
Can you prove that I can't prove that he didn't have
Bard has the ticket.
Why is a man holding your ticket that is not you?
I was told by this man's legal representation that he would take care of the ticket.
So you are soliciting an outside source.
He is a licensed legal representative.
No, he's not.
No longer licensed.
Incriminating himself, I will remain silent on the matter.
Being as these hold. Being as these being as these tickets were not timed, the court does not know whether or not he had obtained the first ticket before the second. Case dismissed.
Orlandis. Orlandis.
He's not working! He's not working!
Orlandis.
Somebody hunt that bastard down and kill him!
Silver! The man who brings me his hat.
There goes my death. Oh, there goes Radar!
If they can truly see past, present, and future, then he would know when which ticket was when. Would the judge not know when the tickets were issued?
Hey, sure!
What heinous crime!
Legal counsel?
No.
Mr. Burgess.
This man stands accused of not making death epic!
Burn him. That'll be epic.
The crowd is calling for a second chance for him to
Lord Flying George, does he have the ability to prove that death is epic in your territory?
Does he have the ability? Did anyone watch him? Does he have any witnesses to the epicness of his death? If so, stand forth now, or he will be found guilty.
Somebody kill that man.
Who would like to come forth as witnesses? Stralier.
Court recognizes the witnesses.
This man,
man,
right here, is death son. In his own turn upon him. He
I've
has
never seen the same
committed
colors. Sir.
a mundane death and failed to entertain us.
I wish to inform the court that this is indeed a Mogoth named Stralian. How can you
Hey,
prove?
don't pull that card.
How can you prove he was even killed? It's unlikely.
Because I witnessed it with my own. No, he dies.
Yeah, your zombie eyes.
I'm fine. I only got bit in the ass by a zombie. I'll feel better tomorrow.
Character witness. The court recognizes the Lizard King.
Now, this man fought next to me most of the day today when he wasn't off sucking dick. And the 2 times that I witnessed him die,
Thanks for that, by the way.
one of them really fucking sucked. He just put his hand on his sword and walked off. The redeeming death with an excellent fucking javelin to the chest. He clutched it, fell over, and fell into a wall. It was the most epic death ever. I've seen some pretty epic deaths. That one was pretty good.
Did he take the ball?
Your Honor, I shall give the defendant a chance. Let him prove his capability of an epic death before all of us.
Deputy,
But who would deal the blow?
my deputy is more than willing and ready.
Good luck.
Does the court not approve?
I rule this court, not the mob.
On to on.
I caught it.
Oh my God! I see the light! It's coming! No!
I tripped on him! Move him!
Good death.
Move the body! Oh! Tickle him!
Now he has to pay the death tax.
Good death!
As the law decrees, someone throw that man a coin.
Someone did! I already did.
Court calls Boulder to approach the bench. Hail!
Boulder!
Oh, I know. This is
Hey, good people in the courtroom, this man stands accused of making a hole without lube. He denies, in fact, even spit on it.
Heinous.
Your Honor, may I just say right away, what a beautiful courtroom. But also, may I point out that my client thought that it was
No justice, no peace! No justice, no
thought that it
peace!
was a mutually accepted penetration. He thought they were ready. In fact, he heard the words, "Go Boulder, go," as he was charging through their line. And is it not correct for him to do so?
Watch your back!
We got this woman for you.
I mean, this really comes down to
And may I also ask, do they have any witnesses to this no spit? Because may I just say right now, a wonderful lube is the blood of your enemies.
The court does recognize that the blood of your enemies is an acceptable lube.
I thought you told me it was another man's semen.
Just to remind you, Texas also consent. I'll see you tonight.
So innocent?
Innocent.
You gotta say word.
Word.
Thank you.
That is the reason to drink!
Might be as alcohol.
Make sure you talk to the court clerk. Alright. Sure.
So I know how to write things, unlike other people.
The name was unfound, the player of the number 151.
151. 151. Bingo.
And actually,
This is a little farce.
So, Sheriff, please inform us of the heinous crime.
This man is charged with littering the Dondal Heights with imported contraband of the arrow nature. Please, our client is innocent.
Oh! We I came to the persecutor who was in front of me. Indeed, Your Honor. How can any of these brave adventurers ply their craft if every foot they take is impaled upon another arrow, left carelessly and with criminal neglect upon the ground?
Have you hired a defense?
Yes, I have. I have hired the law office of TNA. Vince, we have to get before.
Why do the tits always go before the ass?
Logistics, baby, logistics.
It's called the better view.
Exactly.
Hold on. We'll fix the view.
Guilty.
It was there because I shot
Go
you.
in the court.
This man stands accused of a very heinous crime that he did not commit because he was not littering. Because, do you see any arrows on the field afterwards? No, you did not, because we returned them to the center for their rightful owners, and he helped with a lot of the pickup. He was a cleaning crew, therefore not littering.
Attempted to hide the evidence of his misdeeds. There's hardly any reason to find him innocent. If he laid a blanket of arrows across the ground, so finding not taken, that deed alone is enough proof of his guilt. His corrective actions afterwards have no importance.
You actually have something you can say?
If you say that the act of me picking up what I littered does not negate the fact that the battleground was littered with arrows, shouldn't that have been a different charge?
Excuse me.
But since I was not charged with that crime at the time of the commission, I could not be charged with one now.
The Hierophant fights with the red in favor of the prosecution.
The court now calls Ratsock to approach the bench.
This is racist!
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, Ratsock is hereby charged with failure to perform acts of asshole.
Prosecution. Failure to perform acts of asshole. Did you come here with just an intent to simply fight and be humble and quietly go about the now?
Yes. Speak into the magical.
Again, failing to entertain all those who stand before us. I'm disgusted by this, Your Honor. Acting honest and forthright. I mean, what kind of example is he setting for adventurers? Let this behavior spread.
I represent myself. Wait.
Get to the bench right here.
If bloodshed does not entertain, then I am guilty. Why are you not entertained? The prosecution now is closing remarks.
defense have any closing remarks? No, Your Honor. Side of the side of the defendant.
The court now calls Mio to approach the bench.
Mio? Mio, do you wish representation?
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, this man stands before you accused of being too poor to buy a wooden leg.
There's legions of leg backers out there whose families are going animal hatred, financial inadequacy. You're just going to hop across the battlefield and deny them a living? I'm disgusted with you, sir. Disgusted. Please. Try to defend your poverty, which for all courts is an offense in and of itself.
Wait a minute, if he's poor, how does he afford a legal counsel? Hey, taxation representation. If he's poor, how can he afford that lawyer?
Dude.
Apparently the lawyer said he's going to
take it to the tag. The defense. But here, I, the undersigned, do hereby pledge my citizenship to the city of Nepen of the Internal Empire. How can the city of Winegorge accuse, through their constabulary, a citizen of a sovereign other city? Bullshit.
Hold! Sovereignty is determined by the nation of residence, not the nation of birth.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
He is pledged to the Internal Empire. He's living in a Can you accuse?
The court recognizes Winston of Nepen.
You said that his residence where he is living.
Yes.
Anybody got a move? You are literally for Judge. I am.
Mio.
We don't have a knife, but we have a knife.
Out of arm's reach.
The judge.
I did not touch my head.
We can't
This
hear you.
president only follows the laws of the living. Now that he is undead, the laws do not apply.
Your Honor, since he has joined the ranks of the unliving, then no longer has claims to his former mortal possessions being mere mindless and living, and thus his possessions would default to the court to distribute as they see fit.
The court now will maintain and secure Mio's, worldly possessions until a time in which he is rightly rectified to his mortal state. Here's the thing.
100% win rate still.
Got out of his phone, he's lost all this stuff.
He's done dead.
Definition of a win.
Alright! Next! Lizard King is called to approach the bench!
I'm trying to keep track.
The court recognizes the Lizard King.
Basically doing Ryan.
What?
Do you wish to have legal representation,
Not
sir?
cool. My fine's one
No,
copper.
no.
Here you go. Here's 1 silver for wasting my time.
The court finds the Lizard King contempt 5 seconds.
He wants his receipt.
We're
Lord Frost, I might need your expertise.
Please rub just a little bit harder.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a little bit of a touchy subject. Some new information has come to light, and it's a little bit touchy because the person being called before the bench is actually the prosecutor. What kind of theory is this?
Would you like legal representation?
I should employ myself.
You are here being cited with cross-dressing and confusing adventurers.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I am a witness!
Is there anybody who has witnessed this
Hey, I will say this, you look good in the dress. I was in fact moderately aroused and very confused.
As my domain is Providence, I know. Do you have anything else to say in your defense?
Certainly, Your Honor. So, at times, we all experience periods of confusion and doubt. I, coming across the field, realized I identified as a princess. So, can you hold that against me for living out my true inner princess identity?
You get it, girl.
You need to let it go.
The court will firmly decide that the people have a right to their own identity. Case dismissed.
What about posing as Wangord's nobility?
Lord Marcos has a
The Lord of Wangord will now speak. As Lord of Wangord, I would like this man to be fined for performing acts as if you were royalty of Wangord, because everyone knows that I have no princess.
Hey, your princess is in another castle.
The castle of Wangord, exactly, that's why she's not here. This is the table.
Okay, yeah.
This is your table to more closely.